Hello, everybody. It is a great day for all the Zilliqa fanboys. Today we have Zilliqa up 12% after the breakout we had yesterday. For the longest time here since the beginning of the month, even end of December, the last week of December, we've been stuck in this descending triangle. And today we're seeing a significant breakout out of that triangle, right? So what is it telling us? What's going on with Zilliqa? We're just going to delve deep into this a bit and see what's happening. So obviously, as soon as we broke above the 0.07, so the 7 cents, we saw a significant increase in the price. If we go to the lower time frames, hey, here maybe the hour. So this is the line that that's been resisting the price action for the longest time, right? So every drop we have, so if we just look at the percentage wise, every drop we were having here, let's say from here down to here, this is the next high, we're looking at 6%. Then same thing from here to the next high, we're looking at 5%. Same thing here between this high and this high, we're looking at 4%, all the way down except for now, right? So this is the high we had right here, right? And the next high was actually not even almost at 1%, 1.60%. So that was telling us that, you know what, the fact that we reached this level, right, the 0.07, we were supposed to technically have the next high, have it, significantly below it, somewhere here. So Zilliqa, technically speaking, was supposed to be resisting these EMAs over here were supposed to be resisting the price action. So we're supposed to be somewhere on the 0.067 and have a drop down, right? However, that didn't happen. As soon as we had had Zilliqa go all the way up here, go back down to retest, and then we actually reached this level where we're supposed to drop again. As soon as we broke above the 0.071, we saw a major shooting, right? So we can tell that buyers were looking at it. There's a lot of buzz behind it. And in terms of the price action, it was irregular. Zilliqa is going up as opposed to actually going sideways. It's the same thing that's happening with Bitcoin right now. So that's what it is. So if we maybe look at the 10-minute here, we'll see that as soon as we broke above this, we saw this massive candle, right? And then right after that, people are trying to take profit. Not everybody's in it for the long time. So a lot of people entered on this side and then actually went all the way 16% up profit. Obviously, the smart trader wants to take profit here. And we went all the way to 20% and then boom, another drop. So now after the drop happened, right? After the drop happened, what usually happens when you're in a descending triangle like this and you had a breakout, for example. So the price has been playing here for a bit. And then if we from pattern wise, the way it's supposed to play out, right? If it comes here, and then this high, if it goes above, it breaks above this, it shoots up, comes back down, retests, and then actually goes all the way up. Now, how far up does it goes? It's usually basically the length of the base. So if we go here, boom, it's supposed to be at the breakout, you put it right here, and it's supposed to be the length of the base. That's where the price target should be for your profits. So if we're doing the same thing here right now with Zilliqa, right, if we're looking at a bit of a higher time frame, maybe the 10-hour, the height of our triangle is, let's be a bit conservative here, maybe. No, Zilliqa is supposed to go all the way up to the 0.1, so the 0.1027, whatever. But this is the actual zone we're looking at where Zilliqa should be technically going to, right? So if we're on the smaller time frames, if we're on the 5-minute here, let's just dissect what's been going on. We had the breakout, right? Obvious people trying to take profit. We found support at the 0.07, which we were having previous, resistance to, and now it became a support. We're seeing that we went all the way up, and now we got stuck in this range, right? We got stuck in this range. We're going sideways, and now, because a lot of people, usually there's a couple ways for you to trade a breakout. Either start accumulating all the way in the bottom. If it goes all the way up here and you see it like resisting and starts to go down, you take your profits. A lot of people actually enter as soon as it breaks out. So they enter at the 5-minute, let's say, close out, and they set their stop loss right below the line and then write it out, and then they take profit. Now, a lot of people actually enter at the retest, and that's the majority of the traders. Now, I'm not saying that that's 100% sure that the majority of traders, but just the different ways where people actually try to enter this. And usually I like to enter at the retest, or sometimes it depends on how it's looking like in terms of volume action and all that, right? So Um, uh, so this is what happened. We became range bound between the 0.0748 and the 0.0727 here, and now we're seeing that Zilliqa is there's not, I wouldn't say indecisiveness, but it's more like, okay, so what's gonna happen here next? Because technically speaking, we're supposed to retest and actually shoot right back up way behind, past this. It's supposed to actually really shoot up. So we're seeing here that we got range bound, right? And we're seeing here that it did find that resistance at the 0.076, and it's actually shooting back down a bit. We're just trying to find that support at the 8 EMA, the 21 EMA, and the 55 EMA. So those are nice support lines. We need to see Zilliqa actually either make a higher low. So we need to see Zilliqa finding that support somewhere here. If it continues to break down, we might have some sort of, like another mini descending triangle before another breakout. So we might be getting range bound here for a bit inside. And Zilliqa might just do this, right? Come back to retest this guy again, boom, 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 boom. And then we will have to, assess again what's going on here depending on the volume, right? So that's what's going on. Zilliqa right now, obviously, finding that resistance. That's the resistance we're finding. If it finds a higher low, so we may have our line could be somewhere like this right now, where you connect it to the previous these lines over here, and you have a wedge, right? You could find Zilliqa can find that support at 0.7369. It's too early, I would say, to see exactly where that's going to be at. But just us assessing how this is going on, looks like it is finding that resistance. It needs to find another floor. If the floor is actually somewhere where the EMAs are at, then that's nice. It's a higher low. If the floor is all the way down back here where it's a prominent, significant support, then that's where we're going to go down to, right? So we need to wait for a bit, see what's going on. I wouldn't still enter this right now until I see clear signs that Zilliqa wants to break above the 0.7605. So once it breaks above that, right now, soon, if we're having that buzz that Zilliqa is amounting to, then we should be breaking above this. We should find that support soon, and we should see buyers trying to come in ASAP, right? If that's if this is the buzz we're looking at with Zilliqa, if this is actually to continue today or the next day. If not, then we're going to see continued retracement back to 0.72. We're going to assess and see if that's actually going to hold or no. And then after that, I suspect that's actually going to start resisting against this line over here. And then at the apex, we will assess that even more and see how, if we're having more volume of buyers, if we're having more wicks to the bottom, indicating that, sellers are trying to drive it back in, but buyers just shoot it right back up. So this is what's happening with Zilliqa right now. Let's see how this plays out. It's definitely looking nice and bullish. We're having this massive breakout, on its own. The whole market's kind of reacting differently. Link is only up 3%. 1 inch is up 33%. And Bitcoin is actually right now testing this ascending triangle, which we clearly got resisted to. So let's see what happens. I would say, join our Discord and we'll put out those, I wouldn't say signals, but more of just that analysis faster and a lot faster than YouTube. So, let me know if I missed anything in the price action or if there's anything you'd like us to talk about. And thank you for watching.